So I'm gonna go through this company model one time and then we'll go through it together for those of us who are the first timers. So I'm gonna say company model ready, and you'll say yup with your right fist in the air. Then I'll say go, and we'll read together. Cherish the spirit, create the vision with your right fist up. Follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. All right, let's go through it all one time here. If you guys, you can mute yourself if you like, or just hear my voice, that's okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen on the call, company motto, ready?
Yes.
Go. Cherish the spirit. Follow the faith. Serve humility. Aja, aja, aja. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was fantastic there.
All right, and I'll share the screen. I'm sorry. Here you go.
Thank you, Grace.
Oh, okay.
And now we'll have, if you guys don't know, Grace and Sujin are sisters. I don't think anyone knows that on here. Is that pretty cool? Sisters doing business together. I wish my brother does the business with me.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see that screen?
Yes. Hi. Good morning. Good evening, guys. How's everyone doing? Thank you for understanding. I had a little bit of a problem because I have a computer that I just fixed and it's still not working very well. Today is our Monday webinar, and this is our agenda for tonight. We have an exciting agenda. We have Living in Food by Martin Han, Shim, Royal Master. We have product testimonies by awesome people tonight. Marilyn, Clarence, Ted, Walter, and Bridget. So we're excited to hear all these great testimonies. And then not last but not least is Royal Master Jason Shim decided to join us tonight. So we have a real treat. So please stay until the end. And we have some announcements at the end also. So we have an awesome night. So let's get started. We just did the company motto. So can we have the first person that's going to be doing the presentation, which is Martin Han, doing Living and Food. So we can stop sharing this slide, and Martin Han's going to do the Living and Food presentation. Sharon Rose Master Martin Han, can we give a hand?
Hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. Now I'm opening up my PowerPoint here. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, my name is Martin Han. I'm over here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hope everyone's having a good night here. I just kind of want to go through what I've kind of been cooking here and there, especially with my mom as well. So what I've used on here is actually going to be with these couple of things that we could use at home, and mainly the avocado oil. Everyone see the wok on here, the wok. So we use the wok, we use the pan, we even use the avocado oil, and then I'll share some other things as well. But with the Medicook wok, it's basically all 5-ply stainless steel, and you don't have to use as much heat on the electric or the stove wise as much, just on the medium wise, even on the pan as well. You want to let it sit for a little while for the metal to actually just kind of close up intact. So it's a lot easier to cook things on, and it doesn't get that sticky. So use this avocado oil, the Avocare 100% avocado oil from Mexico as well. And I've never used other avocado oil before. This is my first time through Atomy. I've used like canola oil, vegetable oil, and whatnot, but this one, it doesn't really burn. So what I've used on here is actually anybody know how to do the donkatsu or katsu? So we basically use fried pork. On the left-hand side, fried pork, we poured a bottle of that avocado oil in the pot of the, now these pictures are not intended for like, a Zoom meeting. This was like a family photo, okay? This is not the professional way, but hey, I just want to take a picture to send to my brother who lives across the country. So we got this avocado oil on here, and we used some, we used pork, battered it up, and we basically just deep fried it. The taste is actually really good that way from the avocado oil, but also in the middle there, I use it, I've made some for Mother's Day, some shrimp scampi with the avocado oil as well, and the pasta and shrimp with a little too much parsley. And then on the right-hand side, we had actually fried up some chicken wings. So the pot on here, it's actually a lot more convenient than a lot of things others out there. And we're using good oil, good for us, instead of it being too greasy or too dark and whatnot. So this is kind of what we've been using. and at home, and many other ways. Steak or whatnot, steak or eggs. You try to do eggs or scramble the eggs with a little bit of avocado oil on there. And then sometimes, I would accidentally burn some stuff up. So I would have to actually clean it, right? You want to clean it. So what I first use is actually the ergonomical Atomy latex gloves. Now these gloves, they are non-latex, they're natural latex. So basically latex free. If you are hyper allergic to these, it's okay. Apparently it helps with eczema. And the main two ingredients that they use in this durable, very durable latex glove is red clay and charcoal. It's antibacterial with 5 emotional phrases on here. And there's a little handy dandy hook, a little hook on here that's very good to clip on and to hang and dry. So I would wear this. Yep, good pink gloves. They don't have black gloves or white or yellow out there, and then when I use it, I take it off and it doesn't give me a bad latex smell like the other ones did from like other stores. You want like really low cheap ones, right? To just get over with. But these last quite a while. Then I would use the dish detergent from Atomy. This dish detergent is nature friendly. You use a little bit and it actually goes a long way. So this natural plant-based, it's high concentrated. You just use one pump if you put it into a container, and they actually use no synthetic ingredients. With this is it's #1 graded in South Korea, which class 1 dish detergent. It's actually edible. Now you're not gonna just drink it and chug it, but because we wash our dishes, apparently statistics say we drink teaspoons a year of our dish detergent. So you wanna take the ones that's gonna clean some ducts and stuff and chemical wise, or you wanna be the one that you can wash your fruits and vegetables with, which is Atomy dish detergent. If you have fruits and vegetables as well, use this to clean it. And you give it a little more of a squeaky clean taste, taking off the pesticides and taking off the other things that they spray on to keep the bugs away from the bugs from the fruits, such as apples and peaches and pears, which I'm allergic to, but now I'm okay to eat. So with this detergent, I wouldn't just use the glove. I would actually use the stainless steel scrubber that they have as well. You can use other ones out there, but this one, when you keep on using it, the little pieces don't like break off. You just want to go buy some cheap ones, right? Well, this one is low price too, but it's longer lasting. So this here it doesn't scratch out the pots and pans, and it also does not even, there we go, next one. It doesn't, you can also clean your tires with it, you clean the grease off, but it's stretchy, it's soft, and it doesn't break easily. So the high grade stainless steel is what they use in ours. 2 come in a pack, this for like $3.50 as a member's price. Normally it's what we do, right? Or we put in a dishwasher. It all depends. With this, all combined together, you use the gloves, whatever way you want to use, because you don't want to like ruin your hands. But even with our dish detergent, it won't ruin the hands that much if you just use the hands. Then you use our stainless steel scrubbers. We have multi-purpose scrubbers as well, but I use this one here on our pots and pans. So this is kind of what I came up with. Here we go. This is after after a bunch of pork, cooking a few times here and there, and then got a little too high. So I burnt it up a little bit. And then after using the exact same thing I just told you about, the latex gloves, dish detergent, and going to stainless steel scrubbers, this is what it can do to the MediCook pot or your other pots and pans at home as well. So overall, we do have other ones. We do have other ones on here. I'm not sure when it went that way. We do have other products on here as personal living care, but I wanted to share with you of what I've been using at home as what we use every single day in washing our dishes or even eating our foods, and what types of oil we want to use, and even pots wise as well. Atomy has many other things, but this is just a portion so we can all slowly introduce to our family members or whoever we like, whoever we want to share what great quality it has. And once you see the price compared to the type of quality, that's when the big change comes in place of absolute quality and absolute price. That's actually going to finish up my presentation. Thank you.
Wow, that is so awesome, Martin Han, Shim Roastmaster. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to see that pan, how you cleaned it. And a lot of people actually ask when they come to my center, how do you clean our MediCook pot? So that's a really good demonstration. And our pot is so amazing because it's made of stainless steel. So thank you for showing that. And I wish I was having your meal. That sounds really good and that looks delicious. So thank you for sharing that. And The next person that is going to do a product testimony of our Atomy product is Marilyn Dunn, and she's going to do a scalp care set. So welcome, Marilyn Dunn. Can you come up?
So yes. Yes, I'm right here. So she said the scalp care set. Got it? Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Marilyn Dunn, and I am from St. Louis, Missouri. And I would like to present to you tonight the Atomy Scalp Care Shampoo. And I love this shampoo. Of course, I've used many other shampoos before. I had a scalp problem with irritation, breakouts, itching, all of that. And I've been dealing with this for years. I've tried just about everything on the market. And when I began to use this shampoo, I noticed that the irritation and the breakout on my scalp cleared up, it stopped, and I don't have that problem all day, every day anymore. Now, the Atomy Scalp Care Hair Shampoo, it's an invigorating blend of Ayurvedic herbs to cleanse and revitalize the scalp. And that's exactly what it is. It brings balance to the scalp. What is the scalp? We all know what the scalp is. The scalp is the area of the skin that's on the head from which hair grows. And it also has the sebaceous glands and the hair follicles. In order to have healthy hair, you have to have healthy scalp, which means healthy pores, and you have to have the essential areas of the scalp where the hair comes out of the pores. All of that needs to be healthy in order for you to have clean, healthy scalp. You have to keep it clean. It has to be unclogged. And when doing this, you balance the sebum levels. And I noticed that in my own scalp, because I had so much going on, it turned into sores in certain areas. The scalp features skin that is unique on the body due to the density and the hair follicles. Some people have thin hair follicles, some people have thick hair follicles, but the high rate of sebum production is based on these two things. These features make it susceptible to scalp conditions if not properly cleansed. And when cleansing the hair, you have to make sure you do the conditioning, make sure you do the good rinsing as well. And it's not just any shampoo, you need the best shampoo. All right, I would like to talk a little bit about the Atomy toothpaste as well, if you would mind. Now, before I bring this presentation, I want to give you just a little bit of my testimony with this. Just a couple of weeks ago, I suffered an injury to one of my teeth, and it had to be extracted. It had broken in 5 pieces. I suffered a lot of pain, and they had to put sutures in my mouth. And as you can see, I don't look like I had oral surgery. But because I applied the Atomy toothpaste on some clean, thorough, gauze, I applied it inside the whole socket and around the gum area where I had the surgery. I did not have the pain nor the swelling and inflammation that the doctors had predicted I would have those first 5 days after surgery. The Atomy toothpaste has a dental plaque removing or anti-plaque effect. It has a tartar disposition prevention effect. It has dental cavity preventing effect, and it also clears or removes bad breath, and that's what I had experienced. Now listen to these effects. Dealing with the dental plaque removing effect, this is a process that takes place where the toothpaste removes the layers of bacteria that attaches itself to your teeth, and it forms these lumps of tartar. The tartar disposition preventing effects, this is where the inflammation, the gingivitis, and all of this stuff comes in with the tartar, but this removes that tartar disposition. It prevents it. The sodium pyrophosphate prevents the plaque that is attached to the teeth, which will be deposited as tartar. As you continue to brush, if you use good oral hygiene, you will prevent this, and that's saving a lot of dental expense. Dealing with the cavity preventing effect, it's the same thing. The xylitol will prevent the reduction of plaque that forms to the teeth with that bacteria and the layers of that gets on the surface of teeth. It is very good, and I notice that when I brush my teeth twice a day. The last but not least, any time you have any type of oral surgery or any injury to your gums or teeth, you can tell one of the first symptoms is an odor or bad breath. Atomy toothpaste with the green tea and all the good ingredients that it has, it prevents bad breath. Green tea extract, it is a major ingredient that enhances immunity, which is one of the best ingredients. It has antioxidation and an antibacterial effect. This keeps down inflammation. It keeps down infection. I'm a witness to that because after 2 weeks of surgery, I should have a huge knot on the side of my jaw right now, but I don't. And I am so glad about that. Not only that, I do not deal with bad breath or odor. I can gargle with this green tea, this toothpaste and swish it up into that socket, and it keeps it clean. The propolis extract is a dark brown colored and sticky resin liquid, a collective of substance, which has an interest. It's something like the beehive, that the covering that is natural antibiotic substance that the bees use to protect their honey. And it has an antibacterial and an anti-inflammatory effect. This is also very good with the Atomy toothpaste. Like I said, in dealing with this, one of the main ingredients that I would like to talk about is the sodium monofluorophosphate. This right here is colorless, it's odorless, and it is water soluble, which is very good. You brush your teeth and you could just feel the cleanliness. Ladies and gentlemen, the Atomy toothpaste lasts a long time. So if you stock up on it, look at this. It lasts 36 months. That's a whole 3 years. You don't have to worry about it, expiring anytime soon. If you know me, I like to smile. So I love Atomy because Atomy loves me back. I thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Yay.
I love your smile too.
Thank you.
And the propolis toothpaste is awesome. That was a great presentation and testimony on our toothpaste. Makes me want to brush my teeth right now.
Yes, yes.
Just don't spend your money on those really expensive Sensodyne and sensitive toothpaste. Ours has 7 times less fluoride, and it's great, like Marilyn said. And the scalp care set, it has that fresh mint feeling on your scalp, and it takes care of your skin. So thank you so much. Give a hand out to Marilyn Dunn. Next is Clarence Mitchell, and he's going to be talking about the hand soap, which is something that's very popular right now. So Clarence?
Yes, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
All righty. My name is Clarence Mitchell. I am pretty close to Cleveland, Ohio, a little south. I'm in Akron, Ohio, home of LeBron James. You all know him. I joined Atomy December 5th, 2019. I'm currently a special agent. I was enrolled by Ted Johnson. I'm going to be talking about the hand soap tonight. I use tons of the products. I don't have a favorite. They're all sort of my favorite. But I just wanted to talk about the hand soap tonight. I talked about a product in the past, but I want to just focus on this one tonight. So I'm not going to go into all the details. Just want to share my testimony and what's been going on kind of in our market. So, you know, when COVID started to happen, you know, there are a lot of people that were out shopping and, you know, hoarding a lot of different supplies and things like that. And one of the things that I saw was that there weren't a lot of antibacterial hand soaps on the shelf. Toilet paper was gone, and this was another one of the products that were gone. So then I noticed that we had antibacterial hand soap. So my third order, I said, okay, well, let me get some. And when I finally got it, I was very anxious to open it and use it. And I loved it. It smelled great. It felt great. And I didn't need a lot of it. I actually wanted to use a lot because it just felt so good on my hands. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to share my experience with the hand soap and hope that you get some for yourself. And it's an essential product for us. And I hope you get some.
Thank you, Clarence. Definitely an essential product for us right now. And unlike the other hand soaps that are out there, ours doesn't dry your hand. It has natural ingredients, and it doesn't have the harsh smell and harsh ingredients. So please use our hand soaps. It's only $3.50 before tax. So it's very affordable. Thank you, Clarence. Next is a product that I really love, and a lot of people don't know about it. And we get really personal here because we're Atomy family. And we're going to introduce the Item Cleanser. And Mr. Ted Mon is going to be introducing that to us. Ted? Are you there, Ted?
Yes, I just unmuted myself. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, my name's Ted Mon. I live in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I really appreciate you allowing me this opportunity to, speak tonight about my experience with Atomy products. But I first got to give a shout out to Jenny Kim for introducing me to Atomy over a year ago. And also give a shout out to our local group, Mickey, Jenny, Bree, Craig, and Chong. And I truly enjoy working with them and learning from them. So earlier this year, I became better educated on several Atomy products. And then I started using more and more of them. I currently use, Hemohim, I use vitamin C, I use the oral care products, the red ginseng, but tonight it's all about the Atom Cleanser. And I really encourage everyone to try it. And there's a little background I'd like to share about Atom Cleanser. It contains 8 natural herbs designed to protect sensitive private areas of our body while leaving a natural, fresh aroma. And so men and women, different private parts. And so this is a sensitive discussion, but the 8 herb combination combines and contributes to our overall skin nourishment while at the same time providing a cleansing type feeling. Some of the herbs are rosemary, lavender, marshmallow, basil, fennel, and then there's 3 more that I really can't pronounce because it's, I'm not good at pronouncing them. But anyway, so far, if you look at the different meetings and you look at the different YouTube videos, most testimonies that I've heard about Atom Cleanser are all from women saying how much they like it and talking about some, quote, freshy, minty feeling, they have after using it. Now, as a guy, I personally don't know what a fresh, minty feeling is, but I enjoy the product. But to me, Atom Cleanser is much more than a private body part cleanser to be used in between or after showers and baths. To me, my personal experience, Atom Cleanser works on other parts of my body, such as my, underarms, my ears, my neck, my scalp, my legs and feet. And I've got to give a couple of examples. A couple months ago, I got a small rash on my right calf, and it kept growing. I showered several extra times. I applied 2 different over-the-counter medical creams that I had in my cupboard, Cortisone 10 and Benadryl. Neither cream actually helped, with the rash. But since we're in a COVID-19 lockdown, I couldn't just run to the doctor's office for a simple rash. They just wouldn't accept people for stuff like that. So I started applying Atom Cleanser to the rash on my leg, and within a few days, it quit growing. Within about a week, the redness started to diminish. Now, here we are several weeks later, and my skin is almost back to normal. And it's all thanks to, Atom Cleanser. But something else, during my Army career, I spent almost 7 years in Hawaii, and the top of my head got badly sunburned numerous times. I was a young soldier, didn't wear the appropriate sun lotion, and here we are several years later, and now I have dry spots on top of my head. So with this COVID-19 lockdown, I've been applying Atom Cleanser to the top of my head, and it's helping moisturize my dry spots. These are just, a couple examples, but I will say Atom Cleanser, for me, it works for me. So in summary, I don't know all the interworkings of Atom Cleanser, but I do know it's working for me. And it's much more than a cleansing product solely for my private parts, like it says, on the bottle. It works on other parts of my body. So I also ask you all to recognize or realize my testimony is from a man's personal perspective. I can't speak for the ladies out there, but I like this. I like this product. So, in short, in closing, I say thank you, kamsahamnida, for allowing me to share my testimony, and let's make sure we all continue to cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, but most importantly to me, serve with humility. Serve
Thank you so
with
much, Ted.
humility. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ted. 감사합니다, Ted, for that awesome presentation and testimony on the Atom Cleanser. It is COVID situation. We're at home, so we're in close quarters. So it's a great product to introduce today.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely awesome. Our Atom Cleanser is a great selling product for many reasons. So thank you so much for sharing that. Next is Walter Applewhite. And he's going to share liquid detergent and vitamin C. Walter, will you come up?
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Hi, Walter.
Yes, I wanted to give a brief testimony about the laundry detergent. I've actually been using the laundry detergent for about 3 weeks now. And what I've noticed is I know a few people that actually have been using Tide. And one thing about our detergent, it's actually better in my opinion, but also with our detergent, say for example, if you wanted to get 192 loads of Tide, you would actually have to buy 2 bottles of Tide, which is right now 96 loads would cost you $17.99 in the store. So if you got 2 bottles, that's roughly about $18 a bottle, which would put you at about $36 plus tax. So that would be close to $40 for 200 loads. But with our detergent, you could actually get 200 loads for only about $12.50 to $13 for 200 loads. And also, our detergent actually, in my opinion, it cleans better than what I've seen with some of the store-bought detergents. So I was really impressed with it. And also, my aunt has been using the detergent, and she told me that she had a shirt that had oil in it, and it actually removed the oil from her shirt. So I just think it's a great product. And the next product I want to talk about is the actual the vitamin C. And I actually have the vitamin C right here. Can you all see the vitamin C on the screen? Actually, can you see it?
Yes, we can see the slide.
Okay, you do. Okay, you have the slide. Okay, so the vitamin C, actually, when I first got the vitamin C, I had actually a slight infection, which is a slight sinus infection, and on the side of my nostril, I could actually touch my nose, and it was actually hurting, and it was a slight swelling on the side of my nose also. So when I got the vitamin C, I actually took one pack of the vitamin C 3 days straight. And by the third day, my nose had actually stopped hurting, and the swelling had almost completely gone down. So I know it was the vitamin C because the only other thing I did was I think I took one capsule of the spirulina, but for 3 days straight, I took the vitamin C. So I know for sure that the vitamin C helped to actually heal the the pain, and also it reduced the swelling. So I just think that it's probably the best vitamin C that I've ever had. So I'm really I really like the products, and it's also more affordable because most companies, especially online businesses, you wouldn't be able to get a 3-month supply of vitamin C for only $19. So I think it's great, and that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Walter. That was great. I love our liquid detergent. If you forget and leave it out for a while, like me, I have 3 kids, and I sometimes forget. It doesn't smell, and it's still clean, and the residue doesn't stick to your skin, so it's awesome. And our vitamin C is something that we need to take during this crisis, and keeps us healthy. And if you're like me, I don't eat enough vegetables and fruits, so that's my to-go. So thank you so much, Walter Applewhite.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks.
I'm loving all the testimonies tonight. I have one more. Bridget Williams, are you up? Bridget Williams. She's going to be talking about the hemo hymn tonight. Hi, Bridget. Are you on? Hi, Bridget. You have to unmute yourself on your left-hand corner. Is Bridget on? If not, we will have Bridget present next week, if that's okay, because we have a little bit of a time crunch. Bridget, if you're okay, we'll have you present next week. Okay, I really loved all the presentations we did tonight and all the testimonies because we went from head to toe. It makes me want to take a shower, brush my teeth, and cook a nice dinner on my walk, and do all these things. So you guys did an awesome job. Thank you for sharing. And please try our products. And if you see that it's sold out, you have to look at sold out in which location, which warehouse you get delivered to. So keep an eye out for that, and order the products and try them for yourselves. And please share and share. Before we do announcements, we're just going to go straight to the vision talk. And we were so fortunate tonight that we have our very own Royal Master, Jason Shim, who's been trekking the world all the time. Thank goodness this COVID has kept him at home in the US of A. And so he is here tonight. I see him somewhere on our, Jason, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Hi, Jason.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
So Jane.
Welcome, Jason, Royal Master.
Thank you for having me. All right. How's everybody doing? Isn't it awesome that we could reach everywhere in the world by just sitting home using the computer? That's awesome for our business. But you know, if you look outside, a lot of people are having troubles because of the coronavirus. All of this situation is not easy for everyone. But thank God, because of one guy's vision, um, like Han-gil Park, he had a vision more than 10 years ago. He found this company trying to help people. Now look at us. He's saving so many people's lives through Atomy. He's giving hope for numerous number of people throughout the whole world. It's just started from Korea, but we are reaching out to many countries already, 13, 14 countries, and still counting to China, India, Vietnam, Colombia, Turkey, and more countries coming next year. So, you know, what a wonderful business we have, right? And, you know, what kind of life, like what kind of what a life changer. You know, before Atomy, I was just nothing, working in dry cleaner, trying to make extra money, so doing second job, third job, preparing for the future, not easy, doesn't get anywhere, became total hopeless, right? So it was just disaster. Let me share my screen, right? If you understand, for those people who doesn't know me very well, I came to America in 1996 and started as a busboy first, you know. Busboy is not driving bus, right? The cleaning the dishes out of the table, that's what the busboy is. And then I started as a waiter, doing this job, that job, so many different kind of job. Basically, simple labor job I was doing all the time. And I have more and more children coming to my life, you know, adorable children, right? So beautiful, so cute. Oh, I miss those days. They are teenagers now. They are like awful. They are big. They're not listening to me anymore. They just want to do whatever they want to do. They are out of control. But at those times, they were very, very beautiful, amazing kids. But anyhow, the trouble was when I have more and more family members coming to my life, my real life is I'm getting busier and busier, I have to bring more and more bread because I was the only breadwinner. So I got fed up, you know. I became like a working machine. No matter how hard I work, it doesn't get any better. And it's getting worse. Economy was, you know, for my at the time I was working in dry cleaners. Economy is just shrinking for dry cleaning business. I don't know the other industry, but for dry cleaners, it was just losing their business because the people manufacture clothing don't have to go to dry cleaner. They could just machine wash and they just hang it and become like a brand new. That's the shirts I'm wearing now. I don't have to bring these shirts to dry clean. I just washing machine and then hang it and that's it. People are doing that, so we are losing the business. So I was so worried about the future. You know, when I think about these children's future, I didn't know what to do. Even for now, I was having trouble how to pay the bill for tomorrow, next month, next year. I was so worried. So basically, I was totally hopeless. When you don't have a hope, it's like you're a dead man, you know. But thank God I met Atomy May 2010. Now May 2020, right? So exactly 10 years ago, I was approached by a lady, a total stranger lady, and she even looked like a country girl. And she contacted me, it was call contact, right? And she asked me a question, do you know Atomy? I said, what the heck is that? I don't know. And she started explaining it. It sounds like a network marketing. Are you talking network marketing to me? Hey, you know, I lost 6 times of network marketing business before. So do you think I'm interested in network marketing? No way. But thank God she didn't walk away from me. Thank God for that. Hallelujah for that. What if she walked away from me at the moment when I said, no, thank you? Okay, see you later, or whatever you say, and walked away from me, then I'll be still working in dry cleaners, and I cannot have a life like this anymore. And probably I lost my job now because of the coronavirus, and I'm looking for the what is it, the government aid. Must be disaster. But thank God she didn't walk away from me, and she tried to explain me more. Hey, listen, you don't have to lose anything. There's a free membership, no nothing. Basically, no, you don't have to pay anything to become a member, no maintenance, no fee whatsoever. I was like, what? Can you imagine in America, 4 big F word, FREE, with a fine sub print underneath. If you see fine print underneath, it's not free anymore, even though it says free, right? And she's talking to me, it's free. Do you think I believe that? No, I'm not that stupid. And she looked like a country girl, like I said earlier. So she couldn't have any credibility from me, but you know, she was insisting that I have to become a member because it was free. And she even said, hey, nothing to lose, right? Just like she knew me, I got nothing to lose anyway because I was broke. So finally I became a member. Now I went to the seminar, and when I went to the seminar, I was totally blown away because I was able to listen to our CEO saying, this is the Bible. You know, listen, if we have a better quality product with a better price than our competitor, we will win the market no matter what, right? If we have an absolute quality with absolute price, customers will just coming to us all voluntarily. We don't have to force them to buy our product again and again. They will buy voluntarily. That was the Bible of network marketing. That was the Bible of marketing for any industry. If we have better quality with a better price, no matter what, we will win. And he was explaining all the science background, all this, why he found this company. I was like totally blown away. And I was so excited when I heard residual income. Anybody excited about residual income? Especially these days, when people are losing job, when people are losing their business, residual income is the only income survive out there without going to work. Do you understand, right? When I heard about residual income, I was totally, my heart was so blown away. My heart was beating like crazy, and I was already able to see my success at the moment. So I was totally crazy about Atomy. You know, look at this picture. It says everything is easy when you are crazy about it. Nothing is easy when you are lazy about it. Guess what I was like that at the moment? I was totally crazy about Atomy. Finally, I found something drive me crazy, drive me going out there, pushing me every morning, self-motivated. I was motivated every single morning. And many people ask me, hey, Jason, how did you make a success? And when I was thinking about it, how did I make a success? I have no idea how I made a success. I was just totally crazy. You know, of course, I had difficult days. So many days I couldn't eat my lunch because I didn't have enough money. So many days when I drive 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, when I was going down to Charlotte, North Carolina, almost every month, and I was driving to sunny. Where's the sunny? To the St. Louis, 17 hours, and I couldn't find any cheap place, so I have to sleep in the car so many times. You know, I had a difficult time building Atomy business, but look, think about it. When you are crazy about it, you don't feel the pain. I don't know if you have a store. Let's say you are working in a store. So many customers coming in, driving you so crazy, and you are keep making money. Even though you skip your lunch, you're not hungry. You don't, actually, you are hungry, but you don't feel it when you are crazy about it, right? That was me. But when you're working in the store, no customers coming in. You are sitting there doing nothing. So physically, it's not difficult. It's not hard, but you are tired very quickly because you are just sitting there doing nothing. When you are crazy about your residual income, about your success, about your future, you don't feel the pain. You can just keep going out and keep talking to people, keep changing your life every single day, making it better and better and better little by little, then you will be there someday, right? Bottom line is this. This is my picture last year, 2019. 9 years later, my life is already totally different now. Look at me. The left side of the picture is I was in Canada. You know, the Atomy Canada invited me to become a vision speaker. I don't know when was that, but I went there and they took me from the West Coast to the whole East Coast. They took me here and there, giving me a sightseeing tour, all kinds of you know, welcoming, and I enjoy so much. I'm holding Himalayan, right? Because of this Himalayan, my life is changed with the Atomy. And right upper side of the corner of the picture, we went to a Star Master trip to Hawaii with the whole family, right? My life is totally different now. Just because I was totally crazy about this business, because I was able to understand how Atomy is different than other network marketing company, how Atomy is touching consumers, and how Atomy is touching business builder like me. Atomy was touching the heart, and I was touched by the heart of our CEO. And I was so touched, and I see this is not a regular company. This is the company who wants to help the people, not just trying to sell the product. By selling the product, we can help the consumers, we can help the business owners to have their own success. It's not just like another network marketing. It's totally different. It's a heavenly business. It's a good news, right? Just like the Holy Ghost came to me, hallelujah, you have to talk about it. So 9 years, 10 years later, I'm living a totally different life, especially difficult times like this. Atomy shines better, right? This is my family with my mother-in-law, my wife, with my beautiful 4 children. You know, you have no idea how I am glad that I start this business and how I am glad to talk about this business. Every time I talk about Atomy, I got energized. I got excited because I'm touching their heart, hopefully. And when they feel my heart, they become business partners, they become consumers. And I am making this world better and better by using Atomy, right? And you know, a couple of years ago, I saw a documentary program from MBC broadcasting company in Korea. They were talking about the world in 10 years. You know, basically they were talking about artificial intelligence. Of course, artificial AI is saving a lot more money than human. So for this example, the AI versus lawyer, human lawyer, 80% cheaper than human. And for making contract and documents, AI cost is only $10 per month. But for human, $500 every case, which is a lot more money. Unfortunately, we have a former lawyer here, right? So I think we know what we're talking about. And the accuracy is 30% higher with AI. So that's why a lot of law firms will be closed. And half of the job that we know now will be disappear in 10 years. Lawyers, judges, they're gonna lose their job like 30%. And even comedians, they are likely to lose their job 60%. Religion is the, I just called it religion, is the like a father, pastor, and monk, you know, they have, people don't need it. I don't know why, right? Everybody's going into Zoom meeting, I guess. Truckers, they're gonna lose their job. A lot of people basically, you know, truckers, 85.7% likely to lose their job. They want job, but there's no job. Unfortunately, people just looking for job, but there's no job. Basically, you know, all platform business, you know, because of the drone, lose their job. Because of the no-man store, they lose job. Because of automation, millions and millions of people losing job. Unfortunately, even though they want to work, there's no job available. Even taxi drivers, almost 90% will be gone. You know what happened in New York? I'm living in next to New York. You know, the license for taxi driver in New York, you know how much they usually cost to buy the license to drive a taxi in New York? More than $1 million to get a license to drive a taxi in Manhattan. And you know how much that is now? Almost nothing now, because of the Uber. And even Uber driver, they're gonna be gone almost 90%. Regular delivery guys, almost 90%, they don't need it anymore. They have to lose their job. And then extreme bipolar, wealthy and poor, right? The rich is getting extremely richy, poor is getting extremely poor. That's what's happening now. So look at these guys. They are making a lot of money, more and more money. But basically, unfortunately, people lose their job. This is our last week. Right now, in America, we have more than 1.5 million people infected by the virus. And is it more than 90,000 or almost 90,000? They are dead because of the virus. Unless the virus, they didn't have to die. But because of the virus, people are losing their lives. And this is yesterday or Saturday? This is Saturday, I think. This is the world. And 30 million people are losing their job over the 2 months because of the virus. Jesus Christ. Since 1973, you know, the big companies are making more and more profit, but the profit doesn't go back to the employee because they don't have to hire more people. It all goes to the owners, not for the people who work for them. So the capitalism is not designed for poor people. It's just favorable for the big fish, right? So what do we have to do? We have to unite ourselves together and we become big fish. So we have to change the game. You don't want to play the game designed for the rich people. We have to play our game. We call it massalism. It's a capitalism plus mass, you know? If you just keep playing capitalism, you cannot be rich. you have to switch to mechanism. How? Join Atomy and start using Atomy product. Then you are switching from capitalism to mechanism. And if you want to take an opportunity, study about Atomy. Absolute quality with the absolute price. You understand? Our manufacturing cost is 30% more, which means 30%, more than 30% better in quality. And our management cost is less than half. So our management is saving a lot of money trying to make the product better and cheaper. And 100% money back guarantee. And we are internet shopping mall, right? Everything has to go into internet these days. They have no choice. But thank God we started as an internet shopping mall, reaching out to throughout the whole world. I'm pretty sure you talked about this, but let me show you. If you have more and more people, you're supposed to make more money. But in real world, the people on the top makes crazy amount of money. But on contrary, Atomy gives more for the people on the bottom by creating the selling, right? But in real world, let me show you this. That's the real world. Last year I was researching and I don't remember, but I saw this. The #1 income earner of the whole world from network marketing field, he's making $15 million a month. Can you imagine a guy is making $15 million a month, every month? Do you know how many people have to sell product to pay one guy to make $15 million a month? That's really crazy. Do you think he needs this money every month? I don't think so. And the 100th income earner of the network marketing in the whole world is making $200,000 a month. Still twice than our maximum income. You know, if you reach the top in Atomy, you will be making $100,000 a month. Look at the graph. We are giving the benefit to many people, a lot more people than other network marketing companies, because the profit goes to the very few people in the top, but Atomy is distributing this benefit for more people, right? Even the pandemic, Atomy is growing 20% more than last year. Can you imagine that, right? So we are bulletproof business. Even Cambodia, there's a Star Master, means it's working. People are making success in Cambodia. Even pandemic, Atomy is growing, while all other businesses are losing their business. Atomy is growing. And 2019, we were ranked at 20th of the whole world. This year, we will be ranked at 11th using 2019 data. What rank we will be in 2021? Obviously, I think we'll be one of the top 5 biggest network marketing company in the whole world. And few years later, I'm pretty sure we'll be really, really big. And people around the whole world start to recognize, hey, what is Atomy? And probably they're looking for a sponsor because they want to join Atomy, I guess, right? They have to shop the sponsor. So I hope each one of you in this room become the leader of the whole world and lead the, people to the right place. And we have a system. Success, I call it success generalization, meaning anyone can be successful. It's not only for special people. I'm not a special person. I used to be working in dry cleaners. Think about it. Dry cleaners delivering the garment. Just worried about the future. That was me. My sponsor, Bunsu Kim, Royal Master, she used to working with the sewing machine for 33 years, working 12 hours, 15 hours every single day for 33 years. And she's making over $40,000 a month as a member of Crown Leaders Club. And her brother is one of the Imperial Master. And he's making around $100,000 every single month. And he used to be like a chauffeur driver. And Doug Lee, he didn't even have a house, not even a rental house. He had to live in a vinyl temporary house with all his family. And he became one of the Imperial Masters. Atomy can make anyone to be successful. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what education you have, woman, man, handsome, ugly. It doesn't matter. You just have to have a strong desire that you want to change your life. Then you will be successful in Atomy. Last 100 years has more change than last 1,000 years. Last 10 years has more change than last 100 years. Am I right? How about your next 5 years? You could change whatever life you had in the past. It doesn't matter anymore. As soon as you understand about Atomy, none of them matters, because Atomy can change your life bigger time than your last 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years. It doesn't matter. It'll change. It'll make a bigger change in your life with Atomy. So what do you have to do? You have to make a choice, make a decision. Depends on what this decision you make tonight, you're going to have a totally different life in 5 years later. What would you say 5 years later? Oh, I'm glad that I started this business. Oh, I should have stopped that time. Oh my goodness. Look at Susan Royal Master. Look at Martin Royal Master. Look at Unisan Imperial Master. Oh my God, what am I, right? Which one you gonna say? You're gonna say, I'm glad that I start this business and I have a residual income and bulletproof business, right? So set your goal. What kind of life do you want to live, right? So Atomy can give you a residual income. And I used, when I was in India, I was asked by the marketing manager, hey, Jason, we are surveying from the Royal Leaders Club member to you, what is Atomy? Give me 3 bulletproof. I gave her, Atomy is, to me, economic revolution. Only Atomy can give, Atomy gave me the ladder to the success from the poor, right? So Atomy can be certainly an economic revolution. Lifesaver. I usually say Atomy can save more people's lives than doctors can save, right? Right now, because of the coronavirus, a lot of doctors are saving, nurses are saving people's lives, but they don't fix their financial problem, right? Even though they save their life, hey, you can go home now, but they are going home without job, without health. How can they survive for next 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, even 100 years? People are living longer now, right? Certainly, Atomy can fix the problem, money problem, financial problem. Lastly, Atomy is peacemaker. You know, look at me. Everybody look at me. And raise your hand if you knew me before you met Atomy Business. Raise your hand. None of you. None of you knew me before you met Atomy Business, right? You never heard Jason Shim. But after we understand about Atomy, after we saw the vision of Atomy, we became all brothers and sisters. You are my brothers and sisters. And you are brothers and sisters to each other. What? We are family now. Think about it. What family is supposed to do? Look after each other. We are looking after each other for their success, right? Let me tell you a story. Rabbit and turtle. Who won the race? Turtle, right? Turtle won the race, right? That's old story. They compete in their town, their backyard, very small town. That's where they compete. Now they have to compete in the whole world because of the online. So rabbit and turtle, they had to help each other. When they meet ocean, turtle help out rabbit. When they meet mountain, rabbit help out turtle. They have to help each other to compete with others. Atomy family, we have to help each other, just like a rabbit and turtle now, right? Whatever talent you have, use your talent to help the system, right? Come to Zoom meeting every time. Wednesday night, we have a Spanish Zoom meeting. Thursday night, we have a Chinese Zoom meeting. Support the Zoom meeting. We have so many Zoom meetings. I don't know how many Zoom meetings I had today. I think I have 6 Zoom meetings today. Just before I was in Boston. Prior to that, I was in Raleigh, North Carolina. Prior to that, I was with a young guy. And this morning, I was in Korea doing Zoom meeting. By sitting home, we get everywhere. So to me, Atom is peacemaker. You're gonna have your brothers and sisters throughout the whole world, right? You will have your partners throughout the whole world. That's why we are making better and better world by doing Atomy. Atomy is the only business can give you freedom. Look at me now. I'm a totally free man, financially and timely. During the daytime, you know what I do? I do my farming. I made my vegetable garden. In my backyard, I made so many things in my backyard. I'm so busy in daytime. And nighttime, I'm Zoom meeting with people with Zoom meeting, right? I am so happy that I start this business. I'm so happy people are making success with me together. So I hope everyone see the vision of Atomy and can change your life and people's life around you. Everybody's life depends on your decision tonight. Make a decision, make a commitment, and make a plan, make a goal, and execute it. No matter what, make it happen. If you are totally crazy, you don't feel any pain. Keep going until you reach the top. I hope everyone can see the top. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, Royal Master Jason Shim. He's always so inspiring. His story always inspires me and always humbles us because look where he is now. And did I mention that he is part of the Royal Leaders Club, making over $200,000 a year. And we have 2 Royal Leaders Club members here tonight. We have Eunice Han, Star Master, and Jason Shim, Royal Master, future Imperials. And then we also have that hope because what he just told us tonight is that we have one common ground. We're all commoners, but we all have, from different backgrounds, are able to achieve that greatness of having residual income and freedom of time and money because of Atomy. So we're so grateful to know Atomy. So thank the person that introduced you to Atomy. So thank you so much, Jason, for taking the time to give us inspiration. Give her a hand of applause, okay? We appreciate it so much. Okay, now I'm gonna go through announcements real quick. Like Jason said, who would have ever thought that we would be doing Zoom in 2020? I never thought my 7-year-old triplets would be doing Zoom or Google Meets and meeting online. Never would have imagined this. So life is changing, times are changing. So don't think about the next 10 years. Things are changing right now. It's changing every month. So commit yourself to 5 years of doing Atomy all the way, go crazy like Jason said, and just do it. Because 5 years from now, you'll look back and say, God, thank goodness I made that choice that night on Monday. What is today, the 18th, okay? So announcements real quick. First is the new oatmeal came in. I just ordered mine. I hope you guys ordered yours. I can't wait to try it. I love the packaging. You can take this on your trips as you do Atomy work. I have a special plan for my oatmeal, and I'll let you know next week what it is. So stay tuned. And then we have Cafe Arabica is back. So don't worry if you guys are addicted to coffee like I am. This has been my addiction. And so I was really sad to see it go, but now it's back with 50 packets. So order yours right now. And then, like Jason said, we have group seminars. Every Monday, we have a combined group webinars with Martin Han, Future Imperial Sunny Lovelace, and Future Imperial Sujin Lee. Our groups are doing Monday night webinars, 9 p.m. Eastern time, every single Monday. So stay here. Keep inviting people. This number should be over 100 by next month, okay? And this coming Wednesday, we have Jason Shim, Royal Master of Group Wide webinar in Spanish. It's all in Spanish. We will not be able to understand if you don't speak Spanish. So invite your Spanish people that speak Espanol. Thursday is Chinese webinar. It will not be done in English, it will be done in Chinese. So invite all people that speak Chinese. Saturday 23rd is back to our Atomy America Online Success Academy. And if you like part 1, you will really love part 2. I think it's going to be the vision speech. And then Wednesday is a Canada webinar, and May 30th is our final Success Academy online webinar. So we have so many exciting ways that you can invite more people. So please invite, get people into the system. It's so easy to do, and try our products, okay? So stay tuned until next week, and stay safe and don't stop. Okay, good night, everyone.